Hello, everybody out there. Chris here. Happy Field of Dreams Day. I hope everyone's going to be watching the Field of Dreams game here later tonight. I know I was talking to some friends earlier today. It's been a hot topic around these parts simply because a lot of fans where I live are Reds fans or Cubs fans. You'll notice I have my Field of Dreams shirt on tonight from Baseballism, and then I have my Chicago Cubs hat on. Which is a rarity, but this hat came from Wrigley Field when I took my boys to Chicago last summer. And Nolan is a Cubs fan, so we're going to have to root for the Cubs tonight, so sorry, Reds fans. But I wanted to say that I've got something cool tonight, particularly as it relates to the Field of Dreams. I'm going to do some of the best catchers of all time, and then I've got a really cool, interesting autograph at the end of this video. But I do want to say I had an opportunity to do a live stream just talk with Jake from Legends Never Die and with Mike, obviously a baseball collector. So we did that on I think Bench Clear Media channel the other night. I'll put a link to the bottom of it. It was talking about private signings, through the mail signings, and then in-person signings. So it was a pretty cool discussion that kind of talked about how we got to where we're at in our collections and what we collect and how to go about collecting what we collect. So check it out, pretty cool stuff. But without further ado, I'm gonna flip this thing around. I'm gonna show off some of the greatest catchers of all time and their autographs. So here we go. All right, first up is the greatest catcher of all time. It's Crash Davis. Great autograph there. Sorry for the reflection, but Crash Davis, at least the greatest minor league catcher of all time, right? Or maybe the greatest cinematic catcher of all time. The very cool piece, it's actually PSA DNA, was a pickup from Mill Creek Sports, and I love that movie. I love that character. I love Kevin Costner as a baseball actor, and so pretty stoked to add him and his autograph to our collection. And of course, this is not Field of Dreams, but he is Ray Kinsella in Field of Dreams. So plays the title character. So very appropriate for our Field of Dreams episode here. So let's move on to some other autographs. All right. So following up, I'm going to go with Ray Schalk here. Ray Schalk is someone you may not know. Ray Schalk was on the 1919 Black Sox. I mean, better known as Chicago White Sox, but referred to as the Black Sox based upon their style of play, the Dirty Sox, things of that nature. But Ray Schalk was the catcher on that team. He was known as a really good base runner, known as a great defensive-minded guy, great pitcher's catcher, if you will, called a great game. And not an offensive force by any means, but he was on a team that was very successful until, of course, they tanked. And he is one of the two guys, I think Eddie Collins was also on that team, or I know he was, that were put in the Hall of Fame. And Ray Schalk in particular may have received some consideration because he was on great teams and none of the rest of those guys were able to really make it. But this is a beautiful card, and I've got his autograph now. You might say, why do you have the Prez Steel card here and you've got an autograph on the back? Well, this is an autograph from Ray Schalk. It would have come before 1970 because that's when he died. And so there's no way that you're going to find a non-card Ray Schalk autograph, but you will if you, this is the JSA on that particular index card. So it's been examined and found to be authentic or certified. But someone like Jake, Legend Never Dies, is very big on the cut autos. I agree with him. I think if you take this particular auto, you cut it, include that JSA cert. So I would cut it in a specific pattern to make sure that PSA knew where that cert was coming from, and send it in. You can have it encapsulated and authenticated and have a really beautiful piece of artwork, Dick Perez's artwork, to show off with Ray Schalk's autograph. So very appropriate signature to show for today. Let's get into some more catchers. Let's start with really the newest Hall of Fame catcher, which is Ted Simmons. This is his 1971 Topps rookie card. This is a beautiful signature. He was a kind of a guy that was not on a lot of people's radar to make the Hall of Fame, had a really good career. I'm glad he ended up making it. Seems like a really good dude. Has a beautiful signature. And this is, like I said, it's his rookie card. So something I wanted to add to the collection. He signed it this, I guess about 2 months ago maybe, at a private signing. I saw it pop up. It's not a company I'd used often. It was actually a company out of Colorado, but offered a good price. First time I'd seen him up for signing in a while, and so I went for it. I got this one back today. This is a 1992 Fleer update. It's Mike Piazza. It's his rookie card. It's the PSA Hall of Fame Registry set rookie card, or post-war Hall of Fame set registry rookie card for Mike Piazza. It's a little difficult to find, you know, in the year and era of junk wax. This came out in a set, and so to acquire it, you would have had to buy the box set. And it's obviously one of those that I wouldn't call it a short print by any means, but compared to 1992 Fleer, it is certainly a little bit harder to acquire. And it's a beautiful autograph, I must say. I mean, by beautiful, he did a good job of centering it and putting it in the right spot. A little difficult to read. You can kind of see the M, you can see the P. But this is, he's a Fanatics client, so that's how it's authenticated at that signing. But I think it was Chris Riffin that did the signing on this particular one. So sent it off some time ago. You just got to be patient with these. I'm going to show off who I thought was going to be the next Hall of Famer. These are some recent returns I've received. This is Todd Zill. If you don't remember Todd Zill, then you probably weren't a Cardinals or Rangers fan in the 90s. This is his rookie, 1989 Upper Deck. I love that set, so I've been working on getting some guys to sign those. Todd Zill actually signed 3 cards for me. He actually did it for free, which was generous. And this is his 1990 Leaf. He resides in California these days. And like I said, I thought he was going to be the next Hall of Fame catcher. I was elated when my Texas Rangers went after him. He ended up playing a lot of third base. He's a good power hitter, but just struck out a little bit too much. And unfortunately kind of flamed out there. But at any rate, I thought, since I'm collecting 90 Leaf rated rookies and 89 Upper Deck, I thought that'd be nice. Speaking of nice, going to Pudge, the original Pudge. 1986 Topps. This is a beautiful card. I love how crisp, how clean it is. It is, got the big C for denoting catcher down there. Beautiful card of Carlton Fisk. This would have been early on in his White Sox career. I think he went over in 1981, so first few years. But love the way the card looks. I love how he signed it. He's got a beautiful signature. He signs $50 a card through the mail. It's check only, and the check actually has to be made out to the Cancer Center. So his information is available on sportscollectors.net. But he's quick to sign and send back in the mail. And I added that one. I went ahead and picked up his 1984 Topps. Great looking, obviously iconic year of Topps. Had 3 Hall of Fame rookies in it. But I really like, the inset picture here. Got him smiling real big there. You don't see him smiling on a lot of his cards. It seems like he was pretty intense type of dude. He meant business. So like this card a lot. The 1983 Topps. I don't think I called it 84. I've got 84 out to him right now. Here's his 1975 Topps card. Of course, that was an iconic year for Carlton Fisk. Big year. Reds and Red Sox from the World Series. He hit a home run. Maybe you've seen it. The one he wheeled fair. This card is pretty neat in that it's unique. Obviously, it's got him as all-star. Got him listed as a catcher. He pretty much played. I think he played catcher his entire career, unlike a couple guys who ended up DHing or playing first base or third base later on in their career. But great looking card. Again, clearly a spring training shot. You see the palm trees in the background. But when this photo was taken, I'm sure he didn't realize what an iconic year he was going to have. So close if they'd won that World Series. But that is the great Pudge. And speaking of Pudge, we're going to move on to the second coming of Pudge. This is Avon Rodriguez. It's kind of difficult to read. My lighting's not the best. But this is his 1998 Topps. This is the minted in Cooperstown edition. It was a, I would call it a insert or some sort of short print. That came in I think one in every 8 or 9 packs. I can never remember exactly, but I love it because he's obviously in Cooperstown, so that makes that a unique part of the card. So I've been working on that for 98 Topps. He did a private signing and got a beautiful autograph. He's right about 90 a card these days. I haven't really found him cheaper than that. So that's definitely a run I would like to complete, player run. And I added a couple. This is his last player era card. This is 2011 Topps. Obviously, it's an iconic year with the Mike Trout rookie and several other big rookies. But beautiful catcher. I think it captures Pudge. And, of course, he's got Strasburg there, which is kind of cool. That was early on in Strasburg's career. And you've got Pudge consoling him. You know, big-time defensive-minded catcher. He could hit, too. But love that shot of him. I think Topps did him great for this being his last card. And it's just a beautiful Avon Rodriguez autograph. And we go from Pudge, and we're going to finish up with what many people consider the best catcher of all time, especially around here. But we've got his 1983 Topps. Now, he's one who moved to third base, Johnny Bench. So, Mr. Red, this is a really big card, and that just a beautiful, iconic year, 1983. I was just talking about it with the Fisk. Love the autograph here. He used to sign through his foundation. He is now a Fanatics guy. A little difficult to get. I think he's between $90 and $100 now per autograph. If you can catch him. So he's got one on Power Sports memorabilia, I think, going right now. But this is one that I added to the collection. And not only that one, this is what his Fanatics authentication looks like. And that is like a Major League Baseball. Got that one. Got his 1972 Topps, and you can see I've already put them in card savers because these are some that I'm gonna get authenticated through PSA. But again, just a beautiful and iconic card. 1972 is a year that not a lot of people love. It's kind of either love it or hate it. I like it. Of course, I love Topps. Y'all know where I'm at. But this is just another beautiful autograph, followed up by 1971 Topps. So that, again, is just another iconic card. This is Johnny Bench's first Topps card where he's holding a bat. I think he was so renowned as a catcher, and his every other card until this year, he's holding a bat. He's not swinging a bat, I think, until 1974 maybe. And I'm trying to think. He's pretty much depicted as a catcher until 1983, his last Topps card. But a beautiful card, beautiful signature. That's, that similar signature right through the middle, so he kind of signed around it here. But I'm glad he signed down here and didn't cover up. Just a beautiful picture up there. And then, man, 1970 Topps. Iconic year. This is a beautiful shot. This followed up his Gold Cup rookie year, 1969. This particular card is perfect card for him to autograph. Nothing in the way. Got where he's sitting here, got all that white there. So he did a great job signing this card. This is pretty iconic. It is it's a high number card, so it makes it a little bit difficult to obtain. This one also has the authentication here on the back. I like to get that. But this particular card, I think, was featured, was it 1990 Topps, I think, that did the like the throwbacks or turn back the clock cards. This is one of those. I've been trying to work on those too. So, at any rate, just a beautiful card to add to the collection. And last thing I've got, I'm gonna make a little bit of way. Y'all know I love some Pop Fly, Pop Shop. And so this came in very recently, so it's perfect timing with the game being tonight. got the latest edition of Pop Fly Pop Shop. Comes with cards, comes with a ticket, comes with some, what is this? 1991 pre-rookie line drive, AA baseball cards. We'll crack that open in a minute. Here is a beautiful ticket. Daniel Jacob Horeen puts these out. Pop Fly Pop Shop. Look it up online, particularly on Facebook. There's the website. This is a beautiful print he's put out. And it's, "Hey Dad, you want to have a catch." And you will notice that this one is autographed. It is autographed not by Kevin Costner, who we started off with tonight, but it's autographed by Dwyer Brown, the actor who played John Kinsella, if you recall. And I think he was wearing catcher's gear. I'm almost sure John Kinsella was wearing catcher's gear when he threw with Ray, or Kevin Costner. But he's inscribed this, "Is This Heaven?" And Dwyer Brown. Just a beautiful piece to add to the collection. The nod to Pop Fly Pop Shop down here with the fly. Just beautiful. Everything has a purpose. And let me see if I can get this in here. We just don't recognize the most significant moments of our lives while they're happening. Man, you just can't say it any better. Sometimes there'll be other days. Sometimes it's the only day. I think this is just a good reminder. Every time I watch that movie, you tear up. And every time you have the opportunity to go out, do something with your kids, go throw a baseball, whatever it is, or go to a Little League game, instead of yelling, cheer them on. That's kind of my thought on it. But at any rate, I hope everyone enjoyed this particular edition of Hall of Fame Pullers. Sorry for the cheesiness. As I go out, I will open AA cards from 1991. See if any of these guys made the major leagues. I don't know. No Archie Grahams. Well, there's Royce Clayton. He made the major leagues. He's a pretty good little player. Jim Smith, the Memphis Chicks. Kevin Meyer. Tim Salmon. Hey, he was a very good player. That's back in his Midland Angels days before he played for the California Angels. Got Bobby Jones. Got Richie Simon. Scott Karowicz. Dean Freeland. Jose Ventura. John Hudick with the Barons. He played, I think, pitched for maybe the White Sox. And Darren Campbell also with the Barons. So thank you all for checking us out. And hope you enjoy the game tonight. And do what I'm going to do. I talked to Mike earlier today, so he's watching Field of Dreams. That's what I'm going to do. So thanks, everyone. Have a good one.